Hi everybody and welcome to video 2 in our Red Velvet series. First of all, I would like to welcome you, and I think I just did that. I want to make sure that you know about the Sweet Pea Papers Facebook group and the Junk Journal Tutorials and More Facebook group, where we have events all during the week. You can post your Etsy shops, you can post your YouTube channels, you can post your YouTube channel anytime by posting videos and all kinds of good stuff, so you should check them out. We're getting up to a pretty good decent number of subscribers between the two of them, and you'll get some good exposure, and there's also freebies on Fridays. So back to our Red Velvet project. Not only are we using the Red Velvet Junk Journal Kit, which has 25 pages, but I'm also going to use the Vintage Old Script Ephemera paper pack. I'm not going to use all of them. I need to cut them out, but I'm looking around and I'm seeing some places that we can definitely use some cards from here. Sorry, I'm running out of air today. This is the ephemera that we have so far from the kit. So we have lots of tags. We're going to try to make some layered tags or some, yeah. And then we've got an envelope. We've got pockets, and we've got little ephemera. So we're going to add to that the papers from this kit. Now, our Red Velvet Kit project is my design team project for the month of April of 2024, but even better, it's the 4th anniversary of LineDotArrow being on Etsy. Yay! Congratulations, Natalie. And so we're going to have a collaboration with LineDotArrow, and it's going to be like the collaborations that we always have with LineDotArrow. Now, not like last month. Last month also included Nonstop Paper Crafts, and so this month does not. It started, I think, by the time you see this, on April 6th for the first week of challenges. And so this is how it goes. There's flip-throughs of the kits on Natalie's YouTube channel, which is going to be LineDotArrow. Then there's also going to be weekly challenge videos, and they're going to start on April 6th. And to go along with the challenge videos, they'll be on Natalie's channel. Then there's going to be weekly freebies. There's going to be freebies from LineDotArrow. Then there's going to be 4 groups that are also participating, which is the TwoSistersJam, Sweet Pea Papers, and the Junk Journal Tutorials and More groups, plus Natalie's group, which is LineDotArrow Junk Journal group. And so you'll get freebies every week from all of those Junk Journal Facebook groups, and you will also get entered in a drawing at the end of the month in each of the groups. So that's 12 prizes you could possibly get, and you do that by publishing your pics of your projects in progress, and flip through videos, things like that, in the 4 Facebook groups with the hashtag that I don't know what it is yet. I really don't. It's probably going to be 4th anniversary or LineDotArrow anniversary or something like that. It'll be below the video in the text. Okay? And in the title of this video. I think that's it. Oh, there's a 3rd kit that some of the design kit members, to see the design kit members, the other ones' projects, go to the LineDotArrow Linktree page, and then just scroll down. When you get to the bottom, there's a whole section with all of our videos on it. And the 3rd kit that might possibly be used is called the Photographer's Work. We're not using that one in our project, but it could be used. My heater flipped on. Let me turn it off. Okay. Yes, it's chilly this morning. It's only 39 degrees. Anyway, so in video 1, we decided how we were going to lay out our manila folder project. Then I had taken and grunged it up by spreading some ink from the ink pad on the surface, spraying it, and then dabbing the folder in there. Well, once we had folded it, that literally became impossible to get it to do. All I was getting were big splops and things like that on anything but the outside of the journal. So what we're going to do is I changed it up, and I decided to ink around with stencil all the pages and the little flips all the way through the book, all the way to the back. So what I did was I used a stencil and I used it in ground espresso. Then I went back through with spiced marmalade, which you wouldn't think would be the right color, but it makes it look like rust on a manila folder. Okay, so that's what I did. I've numbered the pages. I've got this one as the front cover, so I didn't number it. Then I said 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember, we cut this so that it made the extra page. We're going to have to do some gluing. And then where the two were glued together for the pocket. Then we have 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10. And the back cover. Okay, so let's go ahead and put this together. Now you want to make this one a side pocket, and I'll tell you why. Because when you fold it, it kind of makes pressure, and so you want to release that so that it doesn't bubble up or whatever by making a side pocket. I've made top pockets before here, but it seems to make a problem along here when it's glued. I'm sure there's a way to do it, and I'm just not doing it right. But for now, that's what we're going to do. Now, when we glue this, we're going to glue all 3 sides, because it's also going to glue our page on here. It's going to glue this on. We actually could glue just the top and the bottom, couldn't we? And make a pocket here. We wouldn't be able to have a tab or anything on it. Let's not push our luck. So let's get out our glue. We're going to not glue this side. We're just going to glue here, up here, across here without getting our sleeve through there. I didn't think about this sweater having that big sleeve. Okay, so then we're just going to flip this up. And just press it to make sure the glue spreads out. Now we should have here, and you see that's sealed up, and here. So now we're going to glue here to here and make a side pocket. And then we're going to, we should leave that as a flip down. Why didn't I see that? So we're going to have to renumber. Oh, because then, well, that's all right with me to not have a pocket. Okay, so we've got 6, 7, and then let's say 8, 9, cool, 10, 10, 11, and 12, and then the back. Fun. Let's do that. Now, we've only got so many videos, so anything that's an easy page, like maybe the flip down will be a belly band page, then I might just do that off camera. So we want to glue this with an outside pocket as well, so we're going to do the same thing. We're going to glue along here, along here. And remember, you're gluing the two sections together, so make sure you have enough glue. Now we're going to lay this one on top of here. And this is where you want to make sure it's even Steven, all lined up. Wow, I'm hungry. Really go for a bowl of cereal. It's 5:15 in the morning, which is late for me. I've got a whole bunch of stuff going on. Oh, this is going to come out in April. So even though this is our LineDotArrow project and all that, I would just like to mention really quick that I'm doing a Spring Fairy project, and you're going to see links to that throughout the month. So go ahead and check that out too. So we've got this all glued together. Make sure you don't have anything oozing out, holding anything anywhere. Now I want to look through here and look for any obvious magnets. So we're going to have a magnet here, obviously, to hold our flip up, flip up. It was kind of silly, wasn't it? Okay, and then we'll put a piece of tape facing up with our other magnet. We'll put our other magnet on it. Okay, and we'll close this up and push down on the tape. And that should transfer our magnet over to the bottom. And then we finish pushing the tape down. Okay, so that's going to hold that shut. Then we're going to need magnets here to hold them shut over here. So we're going to need two magnets. One here, one here, and then we're going to need two magnets on this side. One here, and one here. Approximately. So that's quite a bit of tape. Okay. And we'll do the same thing. Wow, where did that magnet go? It went flying. It stuck to something, but I don't know what. What did it stick to? Aha. Okay. That was kind of fun, wasn't it? So make sure to watch all the collaborators' videos. What do we got there? A piece of something. For this project. And the other collaborators' videos. So that's going to be TwoSistersJam and Nathalie at LineDotArrow. And then, of course, my two groups, which is Sweet Pea Papers and Junk Journal Tutorials and more. This is going to be my project for both of those. But I'm sure Stacy's going to have a nice big project. She usually does have a big one, and she shows her videos throughout the month. Okay. Oh, and then this flips down. Right, this flips down. This flips down. And it flips up. And then we have the back. Okay. Alright, so on page 1, we're going to use some tabbed pockets, so we are going to have to ink a little bit. What I want to do is I want to take these two, and no, I didn't take two brand new folders and cut the sides off. I used some of my scrap ones, and there's writing on one side, so we're just going to use the other side. So let's erase that pencil mark first. Let's decide how long we want them to be. I want the top one to go all the way down, and I want to be able to take the tag out. So let's make it this long, because we're going to have the paper. Actually, we're not going to have any paper. But we need to narrow it down so that we can see the, so we can see the stenciling. Somehow, I've got the paper as 1/8 of an inch short plus the 1/8 of an inch. Let's see. Let's do the width. Height. Oh, we don't necessarily want that one that tall, do we? We do want it the same width. Okay. Now this back one, we are not going to paper. Okay. I wouldn't mind seeing just a little bit more. We don't want to cut the side of the tab, so we want to flip it over. So we want to do this width, not that width. because I do want them to be. Hi, Oz. The little dog Oz has decided to come in and visit us. So now this one, yeah, that's good. Let's make a little mark. Oh, you know what? I need to stencil that area right there. That doesn't look very nice. I'm thinking we might be able to fill that in with the orange so it isn't white. I'm just looking to see if there's one that was. We can just put it farther up. And then we're going to ink this. Okay, let's see what size we want the other one to be. The little mark I made on the one underneath is how far up I want this one to go. I'm saving these scraps. I've also got a template for a tab. Okay. So now we're going to Now this smaller one, we're going to see more of it. Just this is the bigger one, so you're going to see more. So we want to make sure to go down, gosh darn it, far enough. And all the way over to the edge. And we're going to move it down. And we're just going to see the sides and not the bottom. Well, we won't really see the sides either because the other one's going to be glued on top of it, but still. Okay, we're going to need to stencil this one. Not really quite sure how far down. We're going to go with this one. We are going to put this paper on it. What I was going to say is we're going to have to cut down the papers for every page. So, yeah. I don't know how I mismeasured. The top and the bottom are fine. It's the sides that are incorrect. Okay. So let's take, oh goodness. Alright, so let's take the bigger one and we'll just glue it straight on the page. Lorna Taylor makes some really nice kits if she's still making them and still has her Etsy shop up. It's going to be tailor-made journals. I just happened to see it on the pocket. I mean the manila folder. Okay. Oh, I glued the bottom. Well, that's all right. I was going to leave the bottom open so the card would slide all the way down. This will be a pretty good size card anyway. Alright, now we want to put this one on top of this one. Oops. My voice is gone. Okay. And then we're going to paper this. Let's see, who was this from? Oh, Antique Papery, which is not in business anymore as far as I know. She may only be, the last time I saw, she was just selling small kits like papers. Let's erase this line. Okay. Then we're going to, should have done something to that. You know what we didn't do? Take a wild guess. Now that we've got this off, I kind of feel like we could use some paper at the very top to delineate. I'm inking the wrong, no, I'm inking the right side. That's going to make a big difference in how it looks. And I forgot to mention I inked around the edges. I didn't just stencil and then put in the orange. Now you're going to see this one all the way around, so you're going to need to ink it all the way around. And we've got some ephemera that we can use, maybe a pocket. I don't know. We're going to have to reprint papers, I believe, to get this done. Okay. Now let's paper this first. Get it up off the floor. Our shorter one. So let's then I'm thinking this top part right here we can put up here. Yeah, I just did this out of order, that's all. Oh, I haven't cut the width yet. Okay. It's still too tall. And what I was looking at when I measured the height of that. Maybe a 16th. Okay. I wanted a shade darker, but I can't remember what that color is. Let's see. Yeah, that's right. I'm making a bunch of noise this morning. Could have almost cut the corners on this paper. Rounded the corners. May have to take this sweater off. Okay, ink this and we'll put it on the page. I want to see just a little bit more of that inking. I really wanted to put that on the front, but I guess not. I'm going to do something different on the front, I hope. There's text on here, so you want to make sure it's right side up. Okay, I'm going to take the top one. that's wider. And if I center it, you'll notice because the paper doesn't go all the way down. Where'd the piece go that I cut off? Now this time, I'm just going to glue the two sides. Which is what I should have done on the first time. And we want to glue this on all three sides because it's the bottom. Okay. And then we'll make cards for here. And I'm not sure exactly what I want to do there, or if I want to do anything there at all. May just put some ephemera, I don't know, up here. I really don't want to cover these flowers. Okay. So this page is going to be fairly simple. I think I cut this down to the right size. Yes, I cut this side off, or this side off. So all we have to do is ink it, which I think I did. Oh, I'm not, yeah, I am. Unless I'm not using this whole paper, but I am. So, we're going to take this area right here, and we're going to put it right, there's writing, so it's right side up. We're going to put it right over the top of this and make a side pocket out of it. I think I might need a re-inker for this. See if we can juice it up a little bit. I don't think I would get one before it's time to finish this project, but I maybe could. So put this on here. We may have some tags, some of the big tags that would work in here. Okay. Nice and simple. I guess if I was going to do something fat, I should have done it on that page. Oh well. So by the time you get done with this first video, or the second video and this, the first video and this video, you will have completed the assembly of the journal plus the 2 pages, and you will have 2 videos. Yeah, with 4 pages, I don't know. Oh, why am I doing that? I have no idea. Okay, so we've got those 2 plus the rest of it put together. Okay, got a nice little picture here for the end. And that's going to be it for this video, and I will see you in the next video, and that will be just a second for you and a day for me. Okay, bye-bye.